Hello, I'm Miss Ricard, and welcome to Government. This year has been really exciting as we have been working so hard to understand our government in the midst of an election season and lots happening at every level, from the Supreme Court to the legislative branch to local government, and then all of that coming down also in the midst of an election for our executive branch. And of course, this is all of the backdrop of a pandemic and social unrest and other challenging issues that our country is facing economically. It's been quite the semester to study government. The project that's highlighted tonight is a project that we have done called the Citizens Guide. The entire semester that we've been working on government, our goal ultimately was, how do we become a better citizen? That driving question of what does that mean to play an active role in our government? What does it mean to go out and make a difference? What does it mean for me to use my voice to create change? Each of the students have been working diligently to try to create guides for everyone else so that they could educate their peers and family about different things going on in our government and what it really takes to be aware and be an active citizen. These projects were exciting to watch unfold because each of them began to realize what it really does take to actually make a difference. Students began to realize that each little key piece is not separate, but they're all interconnected. And when we understand how interconnected each little branch of the government is, how interconnected each little department, how interconnected each decision is, began to realize where our role comes in. Each step along the way, students created in their guide little pieces that would explain what the importance was of paying attention to each little part of the government. Students created step-by-step procedures of how to use different websites so they could gain access to their representatives and their senators easily. They navigated how to track a bill and how important it is to pay attention to each step so you can call your representatives and senators to get your voice heard. And they also created their own advice on how they felt the government worked and what we needed to do as citizens. They also really realized that our voice is suppressed only if we decide to fully let it be, and that when we reject apathy and totally engage as citizens actively, we can make a difference. And so each of these citizens' guides was basically, in the end, about how we each can make a difference. I think the students gained from this project the idea that we didn't have to stay by the sidelines. The government truly works for the citizens if the citizens are engaged, and they've got to be more engaged than the corporate lobbyists. Each of the students this year really gained a lot from this government class. I think being in the middle of an election year, amidst many trials we're facing as a society, including the pandemic, really highlighted that our voice is critical. It's essential. And if we don't take part, there's no way we can change anything. It all comes down to each of us deciding that we're a part of the system, but we're a good part of the system that can make the system work. As you reflect on these projects, I think the students will show you that they truly know what it means to be a citizen.